you to the Histories tab. So it's the second tab here, and it includes several panels. And right now I'm going to collapse all the panels so we can review what is in this template. So the first is the problem list. It will list the number of active problems, then medical, surgical, and interim, family history, social history, and diagnostic studies. I'm going to expand all of these so we can take a closer look. So the problem list, pretty self-explanatory. You can use IMO Core to add to the problem list, so let's do that. So here IMO Core opens. Remember, you're adding to on the right side and you're adding from on the left side. So when you open up IMO Core from the problem list, it will automatically highlight the problems on the right-hand side. So let's use the search feature. Let's type in chronic diarrhea, for example. You would click that, choose the appropriate diagnoses. It will then add it to the problem list on the right. If you wanted to add some detail to it, you could highlight it and then write negative colonoscopy, for example. And you can write the onset date if you'd like using this calendar feature. You can click if it's chronic and tracked, and then save. Then save and close. And it will add it to the problem list. You'll notice the number went up, and there is our problem with our note. So you can remove, edit as well. Here in medical surgical history, some of this is pulled from other templates, primarily from the OB GYN templates. You can add and free text there. Interim history is a feature we usually don't use, but it can be quite helpful. If you click on that, you can write if there were ER visits, hospitalizations, same-day surgeries, and such, and the admit dates and DC dates. In family history, adding is self-explanatory. You would click the box of relationship and add the family member. You can write their name if that's helpful. And then you can pick from these diagnoses, or always you can pick this other option and then free type in the box. One option is if you wanted to document there is no family history of cardiovascular disease, for example, you would click no family history, coronary artery disease, and don't forget to save to grid. And there it is, no family history of coronary artery disease. Just the opposite, if you wanted to document a family history of alcoholism, for example, click the diagnoses, save to grid, and you'll see family history of alcoholism adds to the grid. Save and close. Social history, lots in here, including substances, exercise, country of origin, occupation. Some of these you can highlight and get some information in terms of tobacco, alcohol, some lifestyle information, and occupation. One thing you can do is you can click this this bar, right click, and either add a new occupation here and or edit. Additionally, confidential history, lots of information about alcohol, drugs, psychiatric abuse, STI, sexual practices, etc. These can also be accessed through the SOGI hyperlinks elsewhere in the chart. And then diagnostic studies, we'll go through that in a different video. Take care.